Are you growing cucumbers for the first time, or maybe the second time, and you're just wondering when exactly should you be harvesting your cucumbers? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to another Slightly Redneck video. Again, my name's Chris. If you're not familiar with this channel, I help you to produce your own meat, eggs, and vegetables from your backyard, your balcony, your deck, your garage, or heck, even a spare room in your house if that's the way you want to do it. Today I'm going to be harvesting some cucumbers. This is my vertical cucumber trellis. It's just a couple of tomato cages kind of all stacked together. If you guys have watched my previous videos, part of my Seed to Harvest series, then you know kind of how I set all this up. The cucumbers did a nice job, climbed this thing up, and now it's time to harvest some cucumbers. So I'm going to talk to you about like what is the best size to harvest your cucumbers. Let me bring you in a little bit closer so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with here. Okay, you can probably see this is kind of a mess here. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing, and you just kind of have to dig around and harvest your cucumbers. I've harvested one already. This is really quite a bit bigger than what I like. I mean, it depends on what you're going to do with them. If you just want to slice them up and eat them, this is perfect. But I like to make pickles out of my cucumbers, and really I like them a little bit smaller than this. This will be fine. I can cut it into spears and make pickle spears, but it is a little bit bigger, and I've got several of them on here that are just a little bit too big. This one right here, and I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but it's starting to turn yellow, so it's probably going to be a little bit on the bitter side. And I've got another one, let me grab it real quick, that got away from me. I didn't see until just now. It's way too overripe. Let me grab it and I'll show you. All right, you can probably see this one is completely yellow. Now lots of people, I've had people feed these to me saying, oh, these are yellow cucumber. No, this is an overripe cucumber. It's going to be bitter, it's not going to taste good, it's really probably just going to be thrown in the compost pile. Not a good cucumber. Or you could save it for the seeds. You could cut the seeds out, set them out, let them dry, and then save them for next year and plant seeds, which is maybe what I'll do with this one. All right, so as far as harvesting them, I've just got to dig around in here, look around, see if I get there's one. This is a good sized cucumber right here. Stink bug on there. This is perfect for pickling. This size, or maybe even just a little bit smaller, is about right for pickling. And I'm just going to dig around in here and see what I can find. They hide very, very well. There's a bumblebee. Let him go. There's one. Again, a little bit on the big side, but it'll work. All right, here's a good one. This is a tiny little cucumber, but these make the best pickles. Stay a little bit crispier when you pickle them, and you can just eat the whole thing. You don't have to slice them up or anything, so they're great. I love these. All right, got a few cucumbers here. Here's the thing, man. Cucumbers go from about this size to about this size in just a matter of like 2 or 3 days. So you really got to stay on top of picking your cucumbers whenever they first start coming in. Actually all season long once they start coming in, because the more you pick, the more your plant's going to produce. If you let them get too big and you let too many of them get too big like this, the plant will shut down. It'll stop producing cucumbers. So you really want to stay on top of picking them. Here's the hard part about growing cucumbers, and one of the reasons why I grow them vertically, because I can grow a lot of them in a very small space, is that if you want to pickle cucumbers, it's really best to do them fresh. You don't want to pick these and let them sit around for 3 or 4 days and then pickle them. It's best to pick them and then pickle them like the next day or same day even if you can. Soak them in some ice cold water overnight, and then go ahead and pickle them. That'll help them stay a little bit crisp, and that's really your best bet. So the hard part is getting enough cucumbers together to pickle all at one time, and make sure that they come ripe at the right time, or they come ready to pick at the right time to where you have time to actually pickle them. That's my problem. That's what I always run into, is that I'm busy all week long. I got a bumper crop of cucumbers out there, but I can't get to them to get them pickled in the next couple of days, so I leave them on the vine, and then they end up getting pretty big. This one starting to turn yellow like this is probably not a good cucumber. I mean, the size is fine, but the fact that it's starting to turn a little bit yellow, I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. I just probably won't use this for pickles. It might be okay if I chop off the ends. The middle is probably okay to go ahead and just slice up and eat, but probably not making good good pickles, excuse me. So I'll probably just, I don't know, I'll eat it somehow or another, throw it in a salad or something. All right, so got me a bucket full of cucumbers here. Some of them, kind of snuck in, hid away, got a little bit big before I was able to harvest them. I think I got them all off the vines this time, but I'll probably come out in the next days and find another one that's gotten away from me, hidden in the bushes, and got great big on me like this. But that'll just be a seed cucumber, and I'll have seed saved for next year, so no problem. That's one more reason to grow heirloom cucumbers. If you're growing heirlooms, you can save your seeds. You can plant them next year. You don't have to buy new seeds. Pretty easy to do. Just cut it open, take the seeds out. Wash them off, lay them out straight on like a paper plate or a paper towel or something like that. Let them dry. Let them dry until when you pinch them with your finger, they snap. And then just put them in an envelope or something like that in a cool, dark place. Store them up, and they'll save for a couple of years. So that's a pretty easy thing to do. Hopefully you learned something from this video. Let me know if you have some tricks on harvesting your cucumbers, or keeping them crisp with pickling, or any of those kinds of things. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, God bless.